Hello everyone, welcome to my channel gk4gc. Here today we will discuss 15 general knowledge GK questions. Instruction: please watch the video till end without skipping it. A request: if you find my channel interesting, useful and informative, please like, share and subscribe it and support us. So let's start today's GK questions. Question number 1: how was the total membership of the Constituent Assembly proposed to be divided? A. 292 representatives from British provinces, 93 representatives from Indian states, C. 4 representatives from Chief Commissioners provinces, D. all of the above. So the answer is all of the above, D. The Constituent Assembly's composition included 292 representatives from British provinces, 93 from Indian states and 4 from Chief Commissioners provinces. Question number 2. 292 members were to be elected for various provinces in the Constituent Assembly. How many of these representatives were elected from the Congress? A. 195, B. 208, C. 225, D. 235. So the answer is A. 208. Out of the 292 members elected from the provinces, 208 were Congress representatives. As a result of reorganization, how many members were left in the Constituent Assembly in 1947? A. 289, B. 299, C. 324, D. 333. So the answer is A. B. 299. In 1947, following the partition, the membership of the Constituent Assembly was restructured to 299 members. Question number 4. How many representatives were there for the Indian states in the Constituent Assembly? A. 100, B. 70, C. 85, D. 65. So the answer is B. 70. The number of representatives from Indian states in the reconstituted Constituent Assembly was 70. Question number 5. How many representatives were there for various provinces in the reconstituted Constituent Assembly? So the answer is D. 289. Following the 1947 reorganization, the 289 members represented British Indian provinces. These members were crucial in the Assembly's deliberations post-independence as they handled drafting India's constitution. Question number 6. Under the Cabinet Mission Plan, what was the ratio of population to one representative for determining the number of members allotted to each province in the Constituent Assembly? A. 8 lakh people, B. 10 lakh people, C. 12 lakh people, D. 15 lakh people. So the answer is A. 8 lakh people. The Cabinet Mission Plan determined representation by the population of each province. Each seat in the Constituent Assembly corresponded to 8 lakh people, ensuring proportional representation. Question number 7. Who directly elected the members of the Constituent Assembly? A. Provincial Assemblies, B. Federal Legislature, C. both of the above, D. none of the above. So the answer is A. Provincial assemblies. Members of the Constituent Assembly were not directly elected by the general public. Instead, they were elected by the members of the provincial legislative assemblies following an indirect electoral process. Question number 8. Which province had the highest representation in the Constituent Assembly? A. Bengal, D. A. Bengal, B. Chennai, C. Mumbai, D. United Provinces. So the answer is A. Bengal. Bengal was a large and populous province, granting it the highest number of seats in the assembly. Its representation was substantial due to its size and political importance in British India. Question number 9. Which princely state did not participate in the Constituent Assembly? A. Junagadh, B. Kashmir, C. Hyderabad, D. Mysore. So the answer is Hyderabad. The princely state of Hyderabad did not join the Constituent Assembly initially because it wanted to remain independent. It only became part of India in 1948 after military action known as Operation Polo. Question number 10. B.R. Ambedkar was elected to the Constituent Assembly from A. West Bengal, B. Mumbai Presidency, C. Former Central India, D. Punjab. So the answer is B. Mumbai Presidency. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, a leading figure in drafting the Indian Constitution, was elected to the Constituent Assembly from the Mumbai Presidency, showcasing the significant role this region played in the constitutional process. Question number 11. Why did the Muslim League boycott the Constituent Assembly? A. Muslim League wanted a Muslim to be the president of the Constituent Assembly. B. Muslim League did not get proper representation in the Constituent Assembly. C. Muslim League wanted a separate Constituent Assembly for Muslims. Yeah. D. All of the above. So the answer is C. Muslim League wanted a separate Constituent Assembly for Muslims. The Muslim League, led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, boycotted the Constituent Assembly because it demanded a separate assembly for Muslims, reflecting its goal for the creation of Pakistan as a distinct nation. Question number 12. On what basis were the members of the Constituent Assembly elected? A. Universal adult franchise, B. Universal suffrage, C. Limited franchise, D. Class franchise. So the answer is limited franchise. The elections to the Constituent Assembly were conducted under the limited franchise system. It was not based on universal suffrage, voting by all adults, but instead, members were elected by existing provincial legislative assemblies, which limited the voter base. Question number 13. The members of the Constituent Assembly were representatives of A. Directly elected by the people, B. Indirectly elected by the people, C. Nominated by the Governor General, या D. Nominated by the Congress and Muslim League. The answer is B. Indirectly elected by the people. While the members were not directly chosen by the general populace, they were indirectly elected by the provincial legislative assemblies, which represented the electorate's preferences. Question number 14. The Indian Constituent Assembly A was re-elected by the people of the provinces. B was indirectly elected by the provincial legislatures through a system of proportional representation. C was constituted by the Governor General. D was elected by Indian citizens based on adult suffrage. So the answer is B was indirectly elected by the provincial legislatures through a system of proportional representation. Explanation: the Constituent Assembly was not a body of directly elected by the people but was formed by the provincial legislative assemblies using proportional representation, ensuring diverse political groups were represented. Question number 15. Who Who made the Indian Constitution? A. Constituent Assembly. B. British Parliament. C. Indian Parliament. D. Governor General. So the answer is A. Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly formed in 1946 was responsible for drafting the Indian Constitution. It worked over several years debating and finalizing the provisions that became the basis of independent India's governance. Question number 16. For the Constituent Assembly, A. Universal adult suffrage was adopted. B. Limited franchise was adopted. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The answer is B. Limited franchise was adopted. The election of the Constituent Assembly members was based on a limited franchise where only elected members of provincial legislative assemblies participated in voting for the assembly's formation, not the general populace. This system was chosen to expedite the process. Thank you.